Okay. That was a hell of a jump. Doing the work.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
These orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I heard you were instrumental. I was also informed that you gave... Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar... We're going to do everything, and that means first getting you into the archives.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then, access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency. UC.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to get them both, and you'll have your data.
I couldn't agree more. Both ambassadors have reason. Now, I'll provide guidance.
And I do mean though that doesn't mean we can't get...
But it does mean we need to get you up to... Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar? The good Ambassador Radcliffe.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you...
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing.
And who knows? But my suspicion is...
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the embassy.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself.
So, if you are going to try and access the
Now, we recovered some but there's also a disgruntled staff member you...
All right. Here, your diplomat...
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some...
Official line is that you're to negotiate with her. My suggestion is to access the listening device in her quarters. She's also got a staff member. Ambassador Balmore's. When the rest of House Varun retreat, he's since lent his... though claiming to know how a member... It does, but we're not 100% sure about his public appearances. Scans of the facility...
Your task is to find... I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. And fair warning...
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new... I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her. Be smart out there, Captain.
I know, you think this is a joke of a job.
Bobby mentioned he met you. He said...
Are you working for them?
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Exactly. It's like...
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective, but you lead, and I'll follow.
The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here? I'm sorry. Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. You have my thanks for what you did down there. Now, she also mentioned that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely... Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That I will not be the one responsible for its release. You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. I suppose you... I don't care if you're the... Inaction sometime. Captain, I'm sorry.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the space.
That woman isn't... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You know, I was about to board the nap to the space. And like I've got you... Well, then you have... But look, the ambassador likes to handle, even if he does have training. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so... So you want me to work with... No, I think that's a pretty... So then... Okay, first you need her bio key and... her quarters. And you... and the use... Oh, wait. Okay, so... There's a here. The key. I'll, no.
There must be something they don't want us to find.
Who's there? Something's wrong.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch! Cameron!
Are you alright, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again, which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The life is hard. In what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
lockpicked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Did I not make myself... Excuse me? No. Look, I believe we may have gotten off... So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this... Good. In fact, I can only let you get the information, and all research will need to be monitored. But those 2 items should be... Good. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
You might be interested in. This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy. I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. Volunteers weren't blocking our way. Another loser?
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a... I suspect the venom tree upstairs has worked itself into... Tell me though, what is it like outside? Is the rest of the city... Is that right, huh? Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that you were sent by the UC. That much is up. And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming... So the UC requires information, then. The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of... But, if I am to grant you access, I have a request. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who... The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
Well, please. Let's hope it's... Still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Have things for you.
Well,
Everything good? We're here to help.
Yes?
Captain, you're back sooner than... wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. That's incredible. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how... Regardless. And now, I've already arranged everything with the ARC. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the... Here, the UC code piece, absolute best behavior.
Yes? You needed something?
On the record?
That sounds great.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin. You may proceed, Captain.
Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps. Stayed out of trouble down there, I hope.
Time for us to start getting some real answers, and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this... The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizen.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me. It won't take long.
Hello.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to be... Good. This isn't the only item we need to... Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, through service, bravery, strength... Then, Captain, I'm... Here. Your official... We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to... There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you. But normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this. But we think this and they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept... Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you...